What are my takeaways from week 11 of college football? And I have to say, Indiana moving to 10-0 despite the close game, that is very impressive for a program like this. And I don't think it was a fluke that they almost lost to Penn State. This was a very gritty win for them against a motivated and inspired Penn State team on the road. It's not easy to win. And Penn State, they're still very talented, let's not forget. And I think they played their best game of the season, possibly. But Indiana pulled away late with one of the greatest catches I have seen over the last decade, and they definitely deserve to be 10-0. And with that being said, if Ohio State isn't the best team in college football, it is absolutely wide open. This year's playoff will be more competitive. I think Ohio State will struggle when they meet teams that are much more talented. Their schedule will catch up to them. Teams like Indiana, Texas A&M, Georgia, and Alabama, even Oregon, if that offense can turn up, they can be really good if they're healthy. Teams like Notre Dame, Texas Tech with that elite front seven. There are so many teams that can make a run in the playoffs, and it's going to be fun. The more things change, the more they stay the same. Penn State will still not be able to win the top 5 games regardless of their coach. Florida still sucks without Billy Napier losing by 30 to Kentucky. Auburn still can't win a one possession game to save their life, doesn't matter the circumstance. I don't think there's a doubt that Alabama has a championship defense, but that run game is a huge question mark, and it might keep them back from beating elite teams. Wisconsin got a much needed win. It was very, very ugly of a win against Washington at home. They didn't even have that many passing yards. But they won this game at home after Luke Fickell was announced to be returning for next season, and maybe there's hope for the future because of the culture. I talked about all the teams that can compete for a natty, but Oregon might be the most dangerous team if that offense can turn up. I think their defense is a lot better than last year, especially the secondary. They're bigger and more talented. And they were able to beat Iowa on the road, grinding the rock for over 200 rushing yards. They did not have their top 3 wide receivers. Their top tight end was out. They had one of their best offensive linemen out. This Oregon team might be healthy in the playoffs, hosting a first round playoff game. They could definitely go on a run. Let's keep talking about these playoff teams that could be dangerous. Nobody wants to play Georgia the way they looked against Mississippi State. I know it's Mississippi State, but it's still dominating on the road in the SEC. That's not easy to do. If the defense can clean it up a little bit, this team is dangerous because the offense is much more talented this year. Texas Tech is also a team to watch, especially with the front seven. I think it is set apart in the country. And you have a Heisman contender at linebacker in Jacob Rodriguez. People underestimate how hard it is to win on the road in the Big Ten in these sloppy weather conditions. Oregon does it. Winning on the road in the Big Ten is no joke. And finally, with Virginia and Louisville and Duke all going down, the ACC might just get 0 college football playoff teams.